Here's where it happened around 8:45 last night. Officers were called to an address just north of 31st and Dodge. At the scene, officers located evidence of a shooting and were told a man drove himself to the hospital. The investigation is ongoing. Police are asking anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers.